Okay guys, lesson 5.1, the last part of this lesson, grade 8 math. What we're trying to do here is solve a real life problem, okay? So let's read the problem first to figure out where we're at. Mike scores 42% of the free throws that he attempts, okay? 42%, so we got a percent. It's not bad, he's almost 50-50. Jason scores 22 out of 55. Okay? Who is more accurate? Now there's two ways you can go about this. Okay? You can convert Mike's score into a fraction with a denominator of 55 if you can, and try and compare that way. Or you can get Jason's score is 22 out of 55 and convert that to a percent and then compare that, okay? So what we're trying to do is just compare apples to apples, not apples to oranges. They need to be the same, okay? So you can either have both of them as a fraction, both of them as a percent. You know, probably better off to go with percent. It's always out of 100. It's nice and clean. People like percents. So Mike's good. We can keep Mike's 42%. That's workable. Okay? Let's take Jason's score of 22 over 55, convert that to a percent, and then compare it to Mike's score. Okay, so all I need to do is change this into a decimal and then convert it over to a percent. So here we go. How do we convert a fraction to a decimal? It's very simple. We're just going to divide the numerator by the denominator. Very simple. So 22 divided by 55 gives me 22 divided by 55 gives me 0.4. Now that's decimal. Let's change that 0.4 into a percent. Remember, in order to do that, you just times by 100. Any decimal times 100 is going to give you that percent. Okay, so times by 100. Boom, boom. I get 40%. That's going to be Jason. Okay, and that's less than Mike's 42%. So we'll just put his name up here, Mike. Okay, just slightly better. Mike's just a little more polished than Jason at his 3 throws. Okay, so now we're just going to answer that in a sentence, because anytime you got a word problem in math, you always want to answer it with a sentence. So I'm going to say something simple like Mike is 2% more accurate, or has 2% greater accuracy than Jason. Okay? Now that's it. Circle that up so your teacher knows that's your answer. And you're done. Just remember to compare apples to apples, not apples to oranges, okay? All right.